Right now, between 60 and 80, we'll find out when school starts, students who probably won't set foot on campus.
Dozens of students will graduate from Suttons Bay High School without ever walking through this door or sitting in a classroom like this, thanks to an online learning program.
The possibilities are endless. I mean, it really is mind-boggling.
Online learning is just in its infancy, but make no mistake, it's catching on, and if your district isn't doing it yet, they will be.
Others are now rapidly getting on board. I think this fall, you'll see a lot of schools who didn't do this before start to experiment.
So what exactly does online learning entail? Essentially, at Suttons Bay, a traditional student can use the online resources to do something as basic as brush up on something they missed in English or math class that day.
We're moving toward having the students pick up the information at home on the computers. And then when they come back to the classroom, the teachers help them understand that, help them apply it.
Or a student can go so far as to take an entire course or course load on the computer at their own pace.
There are kids that will take a class that would, in a traditional school, take a semester. They might finish it in 6 weeks. They focus on that class, they absorb it, they hit it hard, and then they move on to the next one.
Online-only students still have to check in with online teachers, take tests, and do all the work that a traditional student has to do. But they can do it when it works for them.
Many of the kids that came to us at first are kids who have unique living situations which make attendance to school really hard for them.
Like the homeless. Others are just gifted and not challenged by the pacing in a classroom. There's a diverse range of students logging on, each with their own reason why this makes sense. But does it make sense for the district?
It's a significant investment. Part of our online charter is that every student who's online is given a laptop or computer to access us. We also have to provide the online connection for the student.
So what's the payoff beyond educating kids? It all comes down to per-pupil funding. Think about it. Many of the district's online learners might be dropout risks. The school doesn't get any state per-pupil funding for a dropout. They do for an online learner. Superintendent Murray says this isn't a money-making program, but it could help stem the losses and maybe even recruit students from around the state to become online Norsemen.